Hi guys, and Schuppidu, ja, ich glaube, es müsste gut sein. Hi guys, and welcome back to my series of Dangerous Waters with the Reinforced Alert mod. Again, we're going to play the Redstone Rising campaign, and we're about to start the third mission, Bastion Gambit. In this mission we're controlling a submarine, a Los Angeles class. Actually, in Reinforced Alert it's called Los Angeles FLT-3. It's in the most up-to-date version of the Los Angeles. Our mission is to... what do we have to do here? Okay, so we have to establish a covert patrol of Soviet submarine base at Gremika, and we have to locate and trail an SSBN. That's a submarine that carries ballistic missiles for ballistic strikes. Yeah, so summarized, we have to locate and track the SSBN, and we are still at peacetime, so we mustn't attack anyone. And I'm authorized to cross Soviet maritime boundary only if necessary to accomplish the mission. Okay, so yeah, let's check the loadout. Actually, I'm not happy with that loadout. I'm going to... do I want the UUV? Guess not. That's fine. We could reduce the MK-48s stowed on the rack and carry one more TLM and one UUV, just in case. I have no idea what this is, Mystic and Avalon. I guess we could check that during the mission. Okay, let's start. As for the 3D model, it looks a bit different here in the back, where you have this ring here on the rotor, or on the, the blades. It's stormy a bit, so I assume the sea is quite noisy, at least near the surface. So Since we are at periscope depth, I think it wouldn't hurt to raise the antenna.
Raise the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye. Raise the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Let's see what we have here. Nothing, I guess. One contact. Guess I have to wait. Okay. It's a SAM land radar. Do we have... Yeah, we have link data enabled. Just in case there is, you know... Sometimes there are patrol aircrafts and they send link data, but I guess in this case I'm not so lucky.
Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. Lower the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye.
And do I have the code streamed? Yes, but I don't like it when it's streamed all the way
Retrieve
out.
the starboard towed array, helm aye.
I guess the SSBN is coming from here, from Gremica. So I want to cover that region here for sure with the toad. How deep is the water here? I think I'm going to head east or southeast. I'm going to head yeah, like this, southeast. And I'm going to make my depth let's say 120 feet.
Make my depth 120 feet. Dive aye.
Stream the starboard towed array, helm aye.
Happens to me every single time that I forget to stop retrieving the toad or streaming, depending on which direction. Yeah. Let's wait till the toad ray has aligned with my course. Alright. As you can see here, if you know the broadband or the sonar in general of the submarines in the stock version of Dangerous Waters, then you notice here that this is much narrower I think you could say. The dead angle here. And I'm assuming that this is more accurate. And yeah, I'm not sure though, but it's good for us because we have more coverage. And now we can check what we have here in the surrounding area. I'm expecting contacts at bearing 180, more or less. I think we could switch our sonar to head or to center in the south in this case, but unfortunately there seems to be nothing. Nothing at all. And I would be surprised if I could hear anything on the conformal array or the spherical. Maybe the spherical, if there was something in front of me. And that would be... where would that be? I'm heading 129.
Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 173, designated Sierra 1.
That's an active contact. And as I explained in the first video, I don't hear pings. Or, yeah, it's quite strange actually. Well, as I explained before, I don't hear pings because I think of I'm running this on Linux and I'm using the emulator. But I start to hear pings as soon as an explosion sound effect was near my submarine. So let's say I get hit but I don't die. I hear an explosion and then I start to hear the pings. It's really strange. Anyway, there should be a guy at 173. Let's check that bearing. Okay. He just popped out of nowhere. And it's quite strange because it's showing me that it's a submarine. But I was expecting a surface ship. Very strange. And it doesn't look like there are two contacts. Nope, it's just a submarine I'm hearing here. So my theory is maybe there is a submarine, let's say here, and then way back there is a surface ship, and as it's too far away I'm not hearing it, but I can hear the submarine. But I can also hear him pinging me. I'm going to mark this guy here. The Oscar actually is an SS Chian, and G stands for guided missile, I'm not sure. But I think it's not a ballistic submarine. The Delta 4 is one. The Typhoon, of course. It's funny that you can actually play as a Red October. And I'm really looking forward to testing this in a multiplayer session, because you can actually enable the stealth mode of the Red October, and I would really want to see if that has impact on how good you can hear someone on the sonar. Okay, the Oscar 1 again doesn't make sense. Delta 3 I guess is possible. And the Yankee, I actually don't know the Yankee. Russia. Here you can see every red submarine here is controllable with this mod, and it's quite a lot. It's so awesome. And you can even control one more surface ship, the Udaloi. Yankee, where is it? Here it is, an SSBN. I think I have to correct my statement from last time. Oh no, man. I'm really sorry again about the fan. But there is nothing I can do about it. So, yeah. I think we have to live with it. Last time I told you that nuclear submarines would always have a TPK of 10, but it seems like this one here, the Yankee, has a TPK of... No, I said it has a TPK of 7, but this one has a TPK of 10. But I think this is not the case for the Delta 4. Nope. And the Typhoon, no, 7 as well. Okay, so let's mark this as a Delta 4.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 173, designated Sierra 2.
And also mark him here. So we have demon data on him. Seven turns per knot. That would mean he's driving 13 knots. Okay, so this guy here, and that's the active contact, and I'm going to assume he makes 13 knots as well, like they're going in a formation or so. That looks pretty nice. But it's impossible at this point to have to pinpoint pinpoint his location. That's too close. Too close. And now the range doesn't fit anymore. Maybe he is closer than I think, or not. I think he's even further out, actually. I think let's assume that he's heading exactly north. Then he would be here. Yeah, that seems more or less reasonable. What do we have here? 13 knots as well. Let's check if we can hear him on the conformal array. And we do actually.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 171, designated Sierra 3.
I'm not hearing him here on the spherical array, so I guess, can we pinpoint his location like this? Based on these lines, he would be very far out. These lines would intersect here, maybe. Let's delete this. Okay, so that's 12 miles. 12 miles out. And should I merge them? Actually, I'm going to try keep the toad data separate. 12 miles. I guess that would mean he's around here somewhere. But that doesn't look right. Still going with 13 knots. Maybe he's closer than I think. Or further out. Yeah, actually that looks... Yeah, there is still a difference here. When you zoom in enough, you can see like a buckle there. It's getting worse. Or is it? Okay, he's not out that far, so maybe he is closer. Maybe he made a turn down here. I could, of course, make him head north and see where we... I'm not happy with this. Not happy at all. We didn't make any turns, so this data here should be more or less accurate. He must have done a turn. Oh, and is changing speed. Why? Okay, so if this guy here is 26,000 yards, then I think he should be closer. I'm not sure, man. Like this, maybe. Let's see what the conformal array does. This is even crazier. Why? This data is weird, man. Doesn't make sense at all. Not at all. I'm going to merge 2 and 3 and see what we get. And this is really confusing. And it's weird that I don't pick up the other. Actually, there is a very faint line here.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 175, designated Sierra 4.
Let's merge Sierra 1 and Sierra 4. Merge. I can't see anything. Come on. So I'm really having a hard time right now. I'm not sure why. It happens. I think this looks pretty good. That's wrong here. Let's set this to surface again. At least I think it's a surface ship, because I never had the AI, you know, AI submarines pinging around. Frequency of 3750. Other. It looked like there are 2 contacts pinging me. But 7,500. I guess we could check the sonar profiles, because here we have the active frequencies. So if we search for 7,500, yeah. So this is a ship. These are all ships. These are submarines, but doesn't make any sense. It's 17,000, didn't it? Find Oliver Hazard Perry even has this frequency. Yeah, there are no submarines. So I think we can cancel out submarines. So this is definitely a ship. And he's getting pretty close. This model is also new. I remember the 3D model from the stock version to be grey, entirely grey. Looks nice. Yeah, but oh, this is way off again. I have no clue why the data from the conformal sonar is so messed up. I'm going to split it. I think I'm happy with this. Well, it could be better, but you know. At least when you zoom out enough, it looks nice. And what's this? Oh, that's yeah, because I split the Master 1 contact. And this doesn't make sense at all. Maybe you could say there is a pattern. Like this, maybe. Yeah, but I'm going to stick with the tote data. Usually it's the other way around, that the tote data is messed up and the spherical and conformal data is okay, but in this case it's not like that. So if they come too close, they could actually hear me. I'm going to reduce my speed.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
There is another frequency line here. Very faint one. Actually, this confirms it that it's a delta 4. Yeah, this is really weird. Like that's maybe because I saw him change speed sometimes. Maybe that would cause this symptom here. I think it's not going to get any better. And this would actually mean they are really close. And it looks like he's turning now. Maybe something like this. And what about the other guy? Maybe he's closer than I thought. At least it would appear that way. Based on this. Based on this, he would be at a range of 18,500 yards, whereas this guy here, I'm pretty sure he changed his course. This is wrong anyway. Maybe that's because no, the data is messed up anyway. So yeah, let's just focus on the toad data. I have more trust in the toad ray right now. I hope they don't get too close and detect me. But it seems like this guy here, he makes a right turn. And this one here continues to head north think this solution is pretty accurate. And now, oh, I lost Sierra 2. Why? Why did I lose Sierra 2? Is there a layer? Nope. I'm going too slow. Okay.
Retrieve the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
Okay. Ah, I messed up here. Okay, so the submarine seems to be further east than the other contact, and that would also correspond with what I have here. Still makes sense. Okay, what's happening now? Damn. Did he make a turn? Another turn? And I'm feeling like a sitting duck here. There's no way that they've missed me by now, until now. I'm pretty sure they detected me. There's no way that I could classify this other guy here, but it makes no sense. Why wouldn't I hear him? He might actually be doing something like this. Oh, come on. Like this, maybe? Still going with 13 knots, so maybe he's heading west now. And what about Master 1? Here is what happens if I place him all the way down here? Maybe he's not heading north at all. Maybe he's doing something like this. Yeah, maybe not that far out, but you get the idea. Like this maybe, but then the toad data here doesn't match at all. I think that was different further north. Actually, no. No, let's place him down here. Makes more sense. Like this. I can't see where I have to grab him. Here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna live with that. Maybe also right now I'm assuming that he's going with 13 knots. Maybe he's doing something like 6 knots. And like this maybe. That doesn't match. Nope. I think he's faster. Oh, it was fine. I shouldn't have changed it. Damn. 10 knots maybe. Yeah, let's just leave it. I don't care. I only care for the submarine, and he's doing crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Like turning. Crazy stuff like turning. Does that make sense? Maybe. And maybe not. Actually, I think the data now looks better. I'm going to merge Sierra 2 and Sierra 3 again. I made it worse. I really am confused about this, you know. But maybe time will tell, you know. I'm going to split them again. And he's doing weird stuff. Still going with 13 knots though. It's time for you to make a turn, otherwise we will meet pretty soon. Can clearly see the 2 contacts now, but there's no way to classify this guy here. I think there are 2 frequency lines here, so that would be 50, 265. Actually, let's zoom in there. So 265 and 400. 50. 265. 400. That would mean it's a Grisha 5. Grisha. There's nothing else Russian here in this range, so oh crap. Okay. Let's classify you. You're a Grisha. Yeah. And I have also a high confidence that you're a Delta 4. This guy here is changing course a lot. How is this looking? Yeah, it was best with 13 knots. Yeah, it's not perfect. What if he reduces and say he's going, and that doesn't seem right. Maybe this solution is obvious, but I'm not seeing it right now. Yeah, let's just make it like this. No, not like this. Yeah, could be worse. I'm pretty sure he's not above these intersections here. And Sierra 2, what are you doing? Actually, okay, for the 4th time or so, I'm going to merge. Why is it off by so far? Doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. This also doesn't make sense. Man, I keep making it worse. This looks pretty perfect, at least on the toad and on the conformal array. We have some weird stuff going on. I'm not going to. Yeah. Consider the conformal data here. Only focus on the toad for now. I'm pretty confident right now that we have a good solution. Let's increase time a bit and see what happens. Okay, seems like he's definitely turning. Definitely turning. I'm gonna split it again. It's too messy. $24 knots, man, that's crazy. Crazy stuff. Actually, I should be able to hear him now on the spherical. Yeah, that's him here. Mark.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 177. Designated Sierra
Mark.
5.
I like to have a tracker on the narrow band as well. So I can, you know, cycle through the contacts here. I wonder if we will have strange data on the spherical as well. Maybe we can merge the conformal and the spherical data and make some sense of it. If he keeps his pace here, I have to increase my speed, because like this I'm going to lose him. But there's no way that with this speed here he could hear me when I follow him. His towed array would totally wash out. And this guy down here, if he's really down there, then he doesn't give me a headache. He can't be that far, so I guess the speed is wrong. This makes it worse. Yeah, but it is not going that fast. Just going to leave it. I don't care about him. Yeah, now I have him. It shows that it's a Grisha 5. But it makes no sense that here the Grisha seems to be further east, west. Actually, that makes sense. I'm confused because I centered south. That totally makes sense. Delta is more to the east. And actually he's still going with 24 knots. Looks like he's making another turn. Let's increase speed to 6 knots.
Make turns for 6 knots. Maneuvering aye.
What about the spherical? What do we have here? 24 knots, that we know. Oh no. This again doesn't make sense. That would mean he was heading the last contact I had would be more to the hang on. The newest contact is more to the east than the contact before the last. This is weird. Maybe something like this. Hard to tell. Very, very hard. Ah, actually, that makes sense. Does it make sense? We have him at 18,000. That would mean he would be like down here. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe he is closer than I think. But that close? No, no way. I have no clue. Could be anything, man. Could be anything at all. The only thing I know is that he is heading east, and I should try to keep up.
Steady on course. 1, 2, 9.
What about Sierra 3? Why does it keep changing my... Actually, this... Based on this, I would have to assume that he is much closer than I thought. Like 14,000. Let's see what we have here. And it's so weird that these, you could even say it's a different contact. If any one of you guys know what's going on here, please let me know. Let's place him here, 14,000 and 24 knots, of course. Yeah, that doesn't look so bad actually. Let's merge 3 and 5. That doesn't look so bad actually. I'm happy with that. And the toad. Now the toad is doing weird stuff. I think I'm going to focus on Master 5 from now on. And since he is still going, let's check if Master 2 is still far out. Yeah, I have no clue. Maybe he's doing something like this. It's possible. And why do you change speed? No, keep focusing for a second. What happened here? There is the Delta, and there is the Grisha, and yeah, now I can see how fast he is going. And the Grisha has a TPK of 8, 3 blades only. Never seen that before. Okay, TPK of 8, 10 knots. 10. And that would mean he's even closer.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 093. Designated Sierra 6.
Okay, it seems like there is another contact out there. And I'm not able to hear it because I'm heading straight towards it. But our focus is Sierra 2. He's going with 13 knots. And yeah, I think Oh no, man. Why 13? Actually, that was not that bad. He's doing another course change. He has to be even closer than I thought. Come on. More or less like this. What about Sierra 2? It's so strange that I have totally different data on the Toad and on the other sensors. Oh, okay. I know why this is wrong. And now it actually makes sense. Yeah. But he is quite close now. 5 miles. And the other guy, he has to be closer than I thought. He's doing something like that. More or less. He's still going with 10 knots.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing
I messed
091. Designated Sierra 7.
I messed up. With the speed. Okay. Damn. I have no idea. He was like, because he has a TPK of 7, so I have to wait. And yet another pinger in the east. Seems like he's heading slightly northeast. So but I still get him on. I could just mark him on the spherical, it's easier. And that's him. Why don't I have him? I have him. No problemo. 15 knots. Okay, so 15 knots. That makes no sense. Unless he's turning again. It's possible. But it's bad for me. I'm gonna slow down here.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Just this side, man. Where do you wanna go? Seems like he's turning again. Oh, I'm so close. Actually, maybe I can see him here on the high frequency sonar. Nope, not seeing anything. Why does it keep moving my solution here? This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, I might as well check on this guy again. But seems like this solution holds up. Oh, he's gonna detect me. But now we have to make another turn. And do we have him on the toad again? Nope. What happened here? What happened? I still have him, so why did I lose him? Makes no sense. What's happening? I also lost Master 2. No, let's... Okay.
Retrieve the starboard towed array. Helm aye.
Actually makes sense. I confused Master 2 and Sierra 2. Sierra 2 is the submarine on the toad, and Master 2 is Grisha. So he's still going with 10 knots, and Master 5 is going with 15 knots. And I should focus on... Man, what are you doing? It's so weird. Or maybe it makes sense. No. Seems like he's heading north. Am I still not seeing him here? Nope. I'm sorry, I had to find a different position to sit. Yeah, based on this, it looks like he's heading away from me, and not that is coming towards me. So what if he's doing something like this? This is possible, and since maybe something like this, and I still don't have him on. Okay, so I'm going to speed up.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And if he hears me, oh well, I'm not in Russian territory, so yeah. Seems like we have better data now. Maybe something like this. Yeah, he's clearly heading away from me. Clearly heading away. Okay, so I have him back on the toad at least. Maybe. He's going with 15 knots actually. Like this maybe. I'm a bit afraid to go faster. But if I don't, I'm going to lose him. So maybe I have to take a risk. Still going with 15 knots? Nope. Yep. 15 knots. Then I have to catch up. But if I do so, well, one thing I'm going to do is going to change my course like this.
Come left to course 121. Helmi.
I'm going to go deeper and faster.
Make my depth 150 feet. Dive aye.
Make turns for 12 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Steady on course 121.
He'll be gone on the toad once it aligned. Actually, no. I still have him. So, what is he doing? Based on this, he's still heading I think that's accurate more or less. And what do we have here? Something like that. No, I'm going to cross the Russian borders here. And I'm going to hope that no one will notice. Master 2 is seems like he's heading back. Master 2 still going with 10 knots, so he's going back, and I don't think he can hear me. And these contacts here, let's check the signal level. They are not so far out than I hoped. But where is my tracker here? And the other guys should be around 90, but there's nothing. Probably I would hear them on the tow, but tracker review. Actually, I do hear them. But it's pretty far out. I can tell that. So maybe I don't have to worry. What about Master 5? He's still going with 15 knots. so weird. Every time I try to align the old data, then a new data point comes in with totally different. Yeah, it doesn't match at all. What about Sierra 2? Yeah, that makes no sense. Actually, it would be quite a good solution here, but what's happening? I don't get it. I don't get it. But is he so far out? Seems like it. Unless he would be closer, but no. Let's keep him here. Like this. I think I have to increase my speed even more. This guy here, he's...
Captain, we're in Russian waters.
Yeah. I know, man. Yeah, should we go faster? I think we have to. But it really doesn't feel good. I would feel really exposed. Yeah, I think we have to. And based on this, you would have a perfect course like this. Does that make sense on Master 5? Yeah, with a lot of fantasy, I guess. I'm pretty sure that this is accurate, so what's the depth here? It's going to decrease, so I'm not going any deeper. I was thinking about going to 200 feet, but that would actually be a bad idea. I think I have to try it. Should we or should we not? Nope. It's too risky. I'm pretty sure that we're going to cavitate if we go faster, and then it's only a matter of time until we get detected. Maybe he'll slow down. Maybe. I think the solution is perfect. Locate and trail. Yeah. I'm trailing him. Actually, shouldn't it say tail? Never mind. Okay. He decreased his speed, which is bad for me, or good for me, I guess. But he also seems to be heading south now. Seems like my range is a bit off. Like this. Getting pretty close to the ground. But shouldn't get much worse. Okay, I'm getting closer now. I can see it based on the strength of the demon waterfall. At least we didn't lose him. Let's keep his solution at sight here. Let's check what the Master 5 does. Now let's check Sierra 2 again. 24,000. So Master 5, 12 knots. Heading south, 24,000. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on here. This data here is just garbage. It's useless. And this here, this is much more to my taste.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 160. Designated Sierra 8.
Another active contact. There's a lot going on here as it seems. $15,000. Is that still a ship? 15,000. Could be a Natia. Or a Medevka. Or a Sverdlov. Yeah, whatever, man. Another ship pinging me. And I'm getting deeper and deeper into Russian territory, so I better keep my stealth. Damn. He slowed down. 5 knots. Damn, I have to.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I wouldn't want him to detect me. 5 knots. Still going. Same course, more or less. Haven't heard those guys for a while. 13 minutes and 26 minutes. And him, I think we can forget him. Master 2. Yeah, this solution is still holding up. Even with the tote data. Yeah, at least more or less. Don't have to worry about him. But this guy here.
Make turns for 12 knots. Maneuvering aye.
He's a sneaky guy, man. Slowing down so he can hear what's going on around him. I have to keep track on his speed. Nope. 0 back to 12 knots. And still on the same course. What's my range now? 11 nautical miles. Looks like a 3D figure here. Did I lose him? I think I lost him. At least on the toad I did. Damn. I've told my only reliable data. And now it's gone. What about Master 5? Yeah, still garbage. I think I have to change my course.
Come left to course 111. Helmi. Steady on course 111.
Bad idea. Maybe 10 more degrees.
Come left to course 101. Steady on course 101.
Yep, picking him up again now. Let's check his speed first. I'm not. Oh no, this is a toad, so makes sense why the signal is so much stronger. I hope this mission is over soon. Not sure what I have even to accomplish here. What does it say in the mission status? Complete mission. Funny. Funny. Seems like oh, that's it. Perfect. Perfect solution. And as long as he doesn't change speed, I won't lose him. Maybe a small correction here, like that.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 102. Designated Sierra 9.
Yet another pinger. I think it's... yeah, let's keep him. You never know. And as for this guy, I hope did I change speed? No. Maybe a slight course change. And very slight. The problem is I need him on the toad. Because the other data is just rubbish. And that's why I think I have to
Come right to course 136. Helmi.
change my course a bit.
Steady on course. 136.
Not bad. This is wrong because of the turn I did. Just ignore that. Did you change speed? Nope. Looks like he made yet another turn. I'm deep in Russian territory now. Although contested waters claimed by USSR. So technically I am in Russian waters. Looks like my solution is pretty good right now. Yep. Oh, did you change speed? No. Solution still holds up. I hope this doesn't take much longer. I hope. Oops. It decreased speed to 10 knots. But I guess he's gonna maintain his course. But I will not decrease.
On sonar, the other sub's blowing ballast tanks.
Okay. The Russian sub is blowing ballast tanks. She's surfacing. Alright. And what does that mean for us? Complete mission is still incomplete. But she's still going with 10 knots, so... And she accelerated to 13 knots. Not sure what I have to do now. Is Establish code control. Oh, sorry, it's somewhere in base. Locate and trail a Gremishka based SSBN. Yeah. How long do I have to follow this guy? Okay, now he clearly made a course change. Like this, maybe? What about the signal strength of these pings? And what's that? Another signal suddenly appeared out of nothing. Let's see. That's 50, 275, 355, 687, 275, 355, 275, 355, 275, we don't have, so I guess it's gonna be 280, 355 and Anatya. Doesn't look good for me, man. Not at all. I think we can lose these trackers here and try focusing on the Netya here. Says or said, come on, Natya.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 166. Designated Sierra 10.
And why didn't you designate this? Do it, man. I guess it's not possible right now. Yeah, this is getting quite risky now. I think this is still going with 13 knots. Yep. Still incomplete. What else do you want from me? Am I even able to fail the mission? Already 3 hours and 40 minutes into the mission. I would really prefer to have the Netja on the toad. Why is it not possible? I guess I could try to.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 168. Designated Sierra 1-1.
But he's going really fast. Classify Netja. High confidence. And we have a TPK of 12. And that means she's going with 15 knots. And what about Sierra? Sierra 2 did another course change, heading south. Still going with 13 knots. I'll save this. Would hate to lose my progress.
Bond radio. Recommend we copy the broadcast.
Okay. I think we can actually just decrease speed.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Make my depth 130 feet. Dive eye.
Actually, I think we can stay
Make my depth
At that
150
depth.
feet. Dive
and
eye.
just stream the wire. Yeah, it's long enough. Should have received the message by now, I think. Maybe I'm too deep.
Make my depth 120 feet. Dive eye.
Mission accomplished. Report for debrief.
Mission accomplished. But I would like to read why I accomplished. Come on. It's clearly on the surface. What's going on? Okay, let's
Make
go
my
to
depth
periscope depth.
065 feet. Dive eye.
Retrieve this useless cable. And
Raise the antenna. Chief of the watch eye.
Con, radio. New message traffic received.
Okay. Situation intelligence indicates Soviet North Fleet SSBNs are taking refuge in White Sea, as expected Bastion areas. This potentially allows Moscow to assign SSNs to offensive missions against US carrier groups and NATO slugs. Essentially that Soviet subs be interdicted before they can enter North Atlantic. Mission: immediately redeploy to a new patrol area in Norwegian Sea. Make best speed possible without risking detection. Execution: peacetime rules of engagement are in effect. Weapons are tight. Command and control: all reports to Commsublant. Alright,
Lower the antenna. Chief of the Watch Eye.
I think this mission is over here. I'm glad actually. Was afraid they'd detect me soon. And Norwegian Sea, I think it's further north, northeast and northwest. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, let me know. And until next time, bye bye.